Hello all you beautiful people, how you doing today? This is Lava Temptress and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome, hi! So today we're going to be trying out the Shapeshifting Detective. It was one of the games in September's Humble Choice. So I've never played this, but I'm excited to try. It looks interesting. It sounds kind of interesting. So, I like a good detective game, so let's hope I like this one too. And this one only has a volume setting. It does not have like a music volume setting, so hopefully it's not loud. That's cool looking.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Ms. Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline.
Interesting.
It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
So you can turn off auto narration. So this is Sam. Who are you?
Exactly. Rewind.
Play it again, Sam. Achievement on. Shapeshifting Detective.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Ms. Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act.
What the heck?
Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
Okay.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Okay, so obviously we're not going to ask who you are, so let's try to delete.
You know why you're here, don't you?
Strong silent type achievement. Yes?
Then humor me. The dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught. Do you think you can do that this time?
Yes?
It's a rhetorical question. You're going to a town called August. Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else.
Okay.
This person. This is who you are now. Understood?
Let's try not answering.
Understood?
Fine.
Splendid.
This is
If someone
interesting.
so much as sniffs that you're different, you'll be deprecated. Deprecated.
That doesn't sound good.
We expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught. And never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news, August resident Mia French is celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house. The carpets are priceless. Now, how long are you staying for?
As long as it takes.
Yes, the chief said it may be a while. I can see you don't mind getting your hands dirty, though. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in.
Perhaps that's why there was murder. Visitors?
It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's deathly quiet.
Ah! The murder?
Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you?
Chief?
Chief Dupont. He's the one who booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
Just finishing.
Predicting the
You don't
future?
believe?
No.
That's okay. Sometimes life is just a stream of coincidences. Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
I believe you make your own destiny. What a name. Browen. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Maybe later.
That sounds super. I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam? Mysterious. But I know you're in room 4, Sam. Don't do anything I wouldn't do in there.
What I mean, that it's you're kind of lost. You're never reaching your end goal. But these are kind of unrelated thoughts. I'm hoping that you, Monroe, as always, can string these things together.
Well, you weren't far off, I'll be honest, Poe, but there are different elements here that I'd like to discuss. So, firstly, the idea of a circus. Now, when you go to the circus, it's massive and it's a crazy experience, and some people love it, some people hate it. But what it actually relates to is being out of control. Now,
Go to your room. Let's check out our room. Looks like a room. It looks like a room. Oh, I like the bedpost. I'm a sucker for big bedposts like that. They're so gorgeous. It's also dark. Turn on some lights, somebody. Oh, if we leave, shifting is locked. Oh, right now we're shifted as Sam. Okay, so I see. So we have to go to our room, I think, to shift. Maybe.
Because they're busy. They're busy in his dream, aren't they?
They are, and
So let's go hail a cab.
you said that the sharks don't seem to notice you because you're just carrying on as normal. But Marek, what I'd like to say to you is that maybe you worry.
The chief.
Good, you got my message. Chief Inspector Dupont. I wasn't sure you'd come, but I suppose you're between jobs?
I'm Sam.
Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam. That's your
So he
cover now.
knows.
So, the job. Dorota Shaw. 21, accomplished cellist, redhead. Strangled. I know who did it, but I need proof. It's the tarot readers.
Why the tarot readers?
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up. It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something. And that's why I didn't take it seriously.
Why isn't she in jail?
Because things. I don't have enough on her. That's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
try.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you.
How the hell are you gonna help me? Yeah, exactly.
Do I have to spell it out?
Yeah.
I'll make your problem go away, or at least sink it to the bottom of a pile of paperwork.
Wait, I have a problem?
Your old
That's
town?
what I'm saying.
The problem? Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
I have no clue what my problem is. Where was Dory?
In her bedroom.
Why they got killed?
She was naked. Strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me. Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth. I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer would know.
Okay, what can you tell? What do we know?
Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
Aren't you the detective? Tell me about Dorota.
What do you want to know? She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself.
When was she killed?
Don't read the paper, do you? Yesterday, Monday the 9th at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner. We got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m.
What can you tell me about Violet?
Born here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Look, if it's about the pills, I already know.
What? Do you have an alibi?
Do I have an alibi for last night? Do I? Okay. I was here, and there are video monitors that will prove it. Thanks for ruling me out, genius.
All glass windows that span the wall were many distant pinpricks of white,
So let's go
the lights of the city. It was cold. The room gave the impression of a fish tank, with twilight blue through the long windows.
Let's
Sam,
visit Brown.
is it? I'm sensing you're not here for a reading.
How did you predict?
We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful.
Can't you ask?
Not these cards. They only tell us what they want us to know.
That's kind of convenient. I have some questions about the murder.
Chief Dupont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
Why should I convince?
All I'm asking is that you dig a little deeper than the chief. I had nothing to do with Dorota's death.
Alright. Don't want to say that.
There's a lot more at stake here than you know, Sam.
Like what?
Well, if I told you that, you'd have nothing to do.
Wow. Where were you?
In my room, reading. I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
Saved you?
She came to my room to chat for a little while. That was around 9, I think. You can ask her.
Yeah.
I said the book was trashy. Look at this place. If her guest house is anything to go by, Violet's the opposite of trashy.
Just because she knows how to decorate nice doesn't mean anything. Alright, let's leave.
Those teeth. That carnivorous, circular...
You must be a new guest. Or you're burglaring us.
Wow.
I'm Rain, by the way.
I'm Sam.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. Enjoy your stay. The
text
hot
everybody.
water goes off at 9, by the way. So it's cold showers from there on in. It really bugs me.
How do you know about Dorota?
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
Who's the next
Next victim? Whoa! Hold on a sec, we don't even know if there's going to be a next victim or not. We'll do another group reading soon, and then we'll have a better idea.
How did you predict?
We did a reading. A group reading, actually. With a special tarot deck.
What's a group reading?
The three of us get together and read the same cards. Bronwyn says it makes the whole thing stronger or more powerful or something. But I'm pretty sure I'd get the same answers just on my own.
Tell me about
Mercury? It's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer. The cards themselves kind of change. It's a special deck.
Sounds weird to me. Can I see the Mercury?
I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
What were you doing?
I was in my room. Praying, actually. I don't believe in God, but I was still praying. It didn't work.
So, what do you believe in?
I don't believe in anything. But I also believe anything is possible, so... it's a conundrum.
Stained mouth over my own and regurgitated a worm-like thing, no thicker than its fingers, but longer.
The hell are they talking
Involuntary
about?
gags, reflexive, struggling, as the worm wriggled around my tongue and throat coated with mucus, probed.
Ew.
The worm didn't go down, but up.
Okay.
Hi, Sam, is it?
Disgusting.
Come on in, make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on.
I like her cute curly hair. She's like me. She plays with her necklace. Did you know Dorota?
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
How did you know she was?
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
Death?
Everybody thinks that. It's such a cliche. The death card doesn't even mean death. Most of the time.
So what's the most dangerous tarot?
The Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want no matter the cost.
You drew the Five of Cards?
Yeah, I did.
Swords?
Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad.
How well do you know Bron?
She's like my big sister, so pretty well.
Do you think she...
You know the Chief's got it all wrong. Bron could never hurt anyone, but I'm sure a smart detective like you can help prove she's innocent.
That won't work on her.
Oh, that's mean. She didn't do it anyway. Chief DuPont's crazy.
Why is he crazy? Why did you come to August?
The cards told us to. Well, the cards and Rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
You do whatever the cards tell you to?
No. Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do.
A job?
I didn't say job. I said job.
A job?
Okay. We make a cheese obelisk, a chob, and depending on the shape of that chob, we get different answers to questions.
And yeah, you're
No, you
obviously
don't.
lying. What were you doing last?
I was in my room all night with Bronwyn. We were painting our nails.
Can I see your
No,
nails?
I mean, yeah,
They're
I
not
already cleaned it
painted.
off.
No, you didn't.
So I said yes, which is true in a way.
Okay. That was Lexi, so...
And we went to the top floor of that building, to the empty penthouse layer, to the room bathed in blue light, with the glass walls like a fish tank, where the city sleeps below, unaware of what lurks above them,
Radio, it's so weird.
where the floating entity waits inside for those who keep finding their way, like a deep-sea fish dangling its lure. The bag lady appeared and changed forms, and the screams left.
Let's go to your...
Find somewhere safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
Okay, so that would be our bedroom, right? Alright, so let's transition as her.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Now I'm Bronworm. Okay, so let's leave.
Gabby said that she's grocery shopping, and when she finally gets to the check...
Lexi again.
Ron, are you okay?
I'm not okay. I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Good. It's not our fault this stuff happens. We're just the messengers.
We've seen a lot of...
Are you asking me or telling me? Yes, we've seen a lot of stuff. You seem weird. Just go and regroup or something, then come back and make me feel better about myself.
So it's an unresolved issue.
Very good.
That's sort of something you could say about
Okay,
most
so
dreams
let's
that
go visit
Barry.
Rain.
Bron, something doesn't feel right. I don't know what exactly, but it's not right.
Thoughts on Dorota?
Well, it's hard to say with just one victim. Musical talent, red hair. If there's another, there will be a pattern. Do you think it's another right?
A right?
As in the same thing we were chasing after in Birmingham? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Just have to try and stop it.
Stop it?
Yes, stop it. If it's a traveller killing things.
Traveller?
If it follows the same pattern as Birmingham, we're looking at 2 more victims.
We can't keep asking questions, they'll be suspicious.
Physical need for life. So what we're also dealing with here is
So
the
let's
loss of...
visit Violet then.
Is there something I can help with, Miss Castle?
I hope we're not being too much.
It's very brave of you to tell the chief that Dorota will be murdered and then stick around afterwards. I'd have run for sure.
You strike me as someone braver than that. Why would I
run?
You're prime suspect, aren't you? You look strong enough to strangle another woman. Even if you're innocent, a jury would probably convict you.
Even if I'm innocent? You look even...
Yeah,
My mind's not made up. I just don't understand why you'd broadcast your victim before you did it.
Why is she adjusting her belt?
It's a lot of food for thought for this
Alright, so let's go
for this listener.
back
And
to our room. What if we talked as her? She seems kind of ditzy.
Hi, I'm Lexi. Oh, I'm Lexi.
There we go. Alright, so let's leave.
Fits in the palm of your hand. And...
So let's visit Brown.
What's up, Lexi? I'm sensing something's on your mind.
I'm worried about our alibi.
Don't worry about that. We don't have anything to hide. You're just fine.
Do you think Sam suspects?
Yeah.
Maybe. But it'll be difficult to prove.
What is going to be difficult to prove?
very good question. I can answer that for you. It's a porcelain figure,
Alright,
ancient
so let's
Chinese.
visit,
See?
Rain.
Something's weird, isn't it? Ron seems strange today.
How are you?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think Bronwyn might get falsely imprisoned? It happens all the time.
Are you looking to take over?
No, I'm just worried.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Well,
Several
I think
were
he
made,
thinks for sure
apparently.
Braun did it.
But as far as I can
Let's
tell,
go visit
I have the only.
Violet.
Hello, Lexi. What can I do for you?
Please don't ask us to leave. The police want alibi.
Well, I don't have one. I literally can't remember what I was doing.
Please don't ask us to leave.
Have you been speaking to Sam? You're safe for the minute.
That sounds ominous.
Yeah.
If one of your crew did murder Dorota, you can't really stay here, can you?
So if we're looking
He pulled
for
his cap down more firmly, blew on his fingers, then resumed his painful progress. From the doorway of the boarded-up shop across the street, two young men
Let's hail a
watched.
cab and
The
visit the chief.
What is it, Miss Taylor?
Why did you
why
hire?
did you hire
I didn't hire Sam, the Shaw family did.
No, they didn't. Why did you hire Sam?
Tarot cards tell you that. Listen, Sam gets results. Nobody knows how, but the results are got. I want the killer found as quickly as possible. You got a problem with that?
Who would want to kill Dorota?
Yeah.
Are you doing your own investigation? Great! Let me know when you find out.
Bronwyn thinks you've got it in for her.
I go after bad guys. If she's a bad guy, then I've got it in for her.
Why weren't the police protecting Dorota?
Yeah.
In hindsight, that does look like a good idea, doesn't it? We didn't believe you. We still don't.
Are Dorota's family safe?
Why? What are you gonna do?
I'm not
Nothing, just checking. Nobody's
safe.
Is that a threat? If anything happens to the Shaw family, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Leave. Now.
The beast's feeding frenzy for the first time. It changed my life. Easy to say, harder to live through. A magnitude 8 earthquake shot.
Back to our room. Let's become.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Alright, so as Violet, let's go talk to. Oh, crap.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Whoopsies.
Hello, I'm Violet.
Okay, so
I'm
I am
Violet.
actually enjoying this quite a bit. It's very
Me
interesting.
back into the world. With a letter for my physician and a bottle of tranquilizers.
Let's visit.
You don't trust me, do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot? Why don't you let me pull a card for you?
No, thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Great. What do you want to know about?
The murder.
The murder.
Interesting choice. So do the cards. 8 of Wands. Everything's happening all at once. We have to act fast, or at least someone does.
Did you sleep well?
Yes, thank you.
I didn't see you yesterday.
I stayed in my room. You can ask Lexi. That reminds me, I think I found a book of yours. It's called He Came Through the Shadows.
What makes you think?
Your name's written on the inside cover.
The dingy side streets. It's late. Chucking out time in the...
Mrs. Gallagher, an unexpected pleasure.
How long are you planning?
In town? I really don't know. Until the tarot tells us to leave. Or you kick us out, obviously.
How did you know Dorota was going to die?
Yeah.
We didn't know she was definitely going to die. Only that she was definitely in danger of dying. Tarot cards can tell you a lot when you know what you're looking for.
Awareness nearly deafening.
How did we know we were looking
Is this
for
the
that?
one?
Let's visit.
Hello, Violet. Is everything okay? Ignore the mess. I was just going to tidy it up.
Did you have a pleasant evening?
Great, thanks. The room's really lovely.
But you weren't in this room, were you?
Oh no, was I sleepwalking again? I haven't done that since... for ages. I didn't come into your room, did I?
Bluff, yes.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I do that. It only seems to happen when there's a lot of bad energy floating around. Bronwyn says I just stand there and stare. I didn't catch you, not sleeping, did I?
We're just
Following me.
Okay.
That is
So
good.
she sleepwalks.
I don't know how many the beast could take. I once watched it overwhelm 3
Let's go talk
skinheads
to
who thought I
the
was...
chief.
What's
See
going
what he
on,
says to
Violet?
her.
Is everything okay?
Yes, I'm okay. Yeah,
No, I'm
What's the
not
matter?
okay.
I think the new detective's acting strangely.
Yeah.
That's to be expected. I told Sam to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Maybe strange is one of those things. Off you go. I'm being subtle. I don't want to see you back here, okay? You got anything to report, give me a call. Any problems, talk to Danny. Danny, remember?
Danny?
We just talked about this. I said I'd post somebody this morning, and I did. Then I told you it was Danny. Take the pills, Violet. Take the pills.
A girlfriend or a wife is out of the question. I simply cannot afford to have anyone around when the beast wakes. Casual relationships have foundered on this rock.
Okay, so let's go to our room. Yeah, let's become the detective. No, let's go back to
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Alright, let's go back to return to Sam. Alright, so let's
It was
leave.
difficult,
Let's go
so
talk to
I
everybody
went
again.
freelance as soon as I could manage to earn enough to make ends meet. Then at least that worked out.
I assume you've been to see Chief DuPont already.
Chief DuPont said you're taking pills.
I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety. I'm a very anxious person. I don't know, Dr. Sam, you tell me.
For schizophrenia, that's different. What were you doing last night?
It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember. But I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
Yeah.
I've driven by it, never actually been in it.
Oh yeah.
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though.
What do you mean,
Yes,
precious lamb?
a lamb. Young. Innocent. Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they?
So Dorota was nice?
Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest. Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend.
Oh, where do I find her
Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already.
Alright,
With
so we need to
large
go talk to him.
pupils.
But
The spots on
I
his
think
neck
we're
seem
gonna
to
leave it
shine in the
here.
distant neon. I can smell his breath, sour with
need to hit a little cabin
It's
to
6
talk to
o'clock,
him.
and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe?
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Interesting. Alright, but we are gonna leave it there. This is definitely a winner for me. Like, I like solving crimes and stuff. I like detective shows. So this is kind of right up my alley. I actually really enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I thought it would be kind of dry and boring. But, I mean, so far, I'm liking it. So, yay! And I always like to try to solve the murders before everybody else, you know, like with TV shows and stuff. So, yeah, I like it. So far, I'm thinking Violet. But it could be a little too easy. You gotta watch for those too easy ones, right? So yes, this is a thumbs up for me. I am enjoying this game. I will play it again. I don't know when, because I have a very busy schedule lately. But it is definitely one that I will keep installed and come back and play sometime. So let me know what you thought of the game. Have you played it all the way through? No spoilers, though. Don't spoil it for me. But, yeah, let me know what you think. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Helps me out and lets me know you guys appreciate all the content I'm putting out. And as always, if you have something you would like to see, put it down in the comments below. Till next time, this is Lava Temptress. Don't get burned. Bye!